Muhammad Ali coming off that stunner. He predicted it as he knocked out Sonny Liston. And here,
this bout is scheduled.
They'll be fighting under the lights tonight. What a unique environment as we get set for... Here we go, round one. Who's going to land the first big shot? Hit him with a left jab. That big hook doesn't land. The counter punching. Those counter punches have to hurt. The straight right just misses. Time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. We've been fighting all day long, and we've reached our main event, and they'll do it underneath the moonlight, ladies and gentlemen. We're outdoors for this highly anticipated main event.
How picturesque is this, Todd? How perfect is this? It's perfect for us, not for the fighters because they're the ones getting hit, but for us, how picturesque is this? This is what it's all about. This is the beauty of our sport.
Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap, just like a match made in heaven.
Good one. Beautiful counter punch. The straight right just misses. Just missed with that hook. That counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
I seriously hope the judges kept their eye on this fight, because if they haven't, there's good.
Nice round. Good round. I like that.
And there's the bell for round two. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing, because you've won that hands down.
Typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
These are my kind of fighters, boxing on the edge of the ring, using the jab, using the footwork, moving left to right. It's like a bull in a matador.
Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Punch out, but thought there might be more action here. The greatest has been dazed. Muhammad Ali, big shot, and down goes Ali. Blink and you miss it. Good thing we can watch that all over again.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Someone tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. What a huge momentum swing that's going to be, considering that round will be 10-8 after the knockdown.
Can make or break a fighter.
He will go back out there and he will win this round. Get your mind
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man.
smart. Get your shots up. Don't get them anything. Go back out.
And there's the bell for round 3. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Nice counter shot. Well, the instant assassin in some trouble here. And the heavyweight legend goes to the canvas. And that body shot folded him like an old t-shirt.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods.
Well, he's had enough, and he is gonna quit. So there you have it. It is official now, and that is not the way anyone wanted this fight to end. It's time to fight under the full moon. We are outside. James. Here.
This bout is...
You've heard of people dance. And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. That jab gets blocked. Cannot throw out a lazy jab in this fight. You'll get knocked out. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Good looking hook, but it was blocked. We've been fighting all day long, and we've reached our main event, and they'll do it underneath the moonlight, ladies and gentlemen. We're outdoors for this highly anticipated main event.
These fighters have had to block themselves off and say, right, that's it. Keep out of it. Now it's fight time. The whole day, everybody's been waiting for these two. This is it. This is it.
Oh, that punch. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Nice counter shot. Catch and shoot. Hook misses. Those counter punches have to hurt. Good counter punch. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. These two were made for each other. When you're fighting a counterpuncher, the feint can be such a good weapon. Pretend you're going to punch, make the counterpuncher throw a punch, and then you counter them.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Good punch. And he scores with the counter. Jab slightly off target. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
It's going to be a tougher. Yes, I like that round. Good round. You feel good? Good. Confidence away. Go out, and in the first minute, stick him in the end of your jab. You're still landing your power shots. Good work. Don't forget the jab. Take away that confidence.
And there's the bell for round two. That last round was huge for him, Johnny. How does he keep the momentum going?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Caution is being thrown to the wind. Beautiful counter punch. A typical outside fighter, as you know, focuses on defense, stick and move, stick and move.
Outside fighters create so much unpredictable movement, moves left to right, box forward, box backwards. You don't know if they're going to attack or defend. Nightmare fighters.
He blocks that jab. Counter punching. Quick punch scores. As it is in most heavyweight fights, don't blink because one big shot and this thing could be over. Punch, counter punch. This has been a very competitive round between these two.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. A swing and a miss with the left hook. What a punch. Nice counter. There's a counter shot. Is he going to punch himself out, though? Down goes Larry Holmes. And he dropped him. The perfect sniper shot. Let's watch it again one more time.
That's...
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
It looks like he's going to survive the round here, but just barely. Let's talk about Holmes in that last round. Let's see how the game plan changes. On to the third. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
These are heavyweights, but I tell you what, that hand speed and footwork, they look like middleweights.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think them. You've just got to be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little fade of them, pickpocket them.
Nice exchange here from both men. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. They're giving us a high-tempo show. By the way, the connect percentages have to be off the charts. They exchange punches. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Well, Johnny, as you know, there's a fine line between being aggressive and being too aggressive.
I've seen some aggressive fighters. They can terrorize the life out of you before they've even thrown a shot. The strength they have, the speed they have, and that knockout punch, they want to punch through you. They don't want to punch you. They want to punch straight through you. So you've got to be careful.
Halfway through the round, and man, these two are going at it.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
He threw a punch and just got countered. Defense is not an option for these two. Jab does not score. Nice counter shot. That counter punch caught him clean. The straight right just misses. Only catching air with that hook. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. talk about Douglas in that last round.
What do you do?
Talk about a one-sided 3 minutes. We just saw it.
You can't leave it.
Now, come on.
Back at it in round 4. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
A perfect counter shot. How much confidence do you build when your opponent's hit? Wow, let's take another look at that.
You're right, Todd. What a shot.
What does the game plan have to look like now?
The corner need to think nice and sharp. They know their fight. They know what their fight is capable of doing and what their fight can and cannot take. This is going to be a tough decision to make.
His jab just got blocked. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. Stamina is off the charts. Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
How do you deal with an aggressive fighter? What you do is you fight fire with fire. You either give it them back because that's where they're comfortable, or you play calm, play cool.
Missing with that jab. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Neither one of them want this to go to the judges' scorecard. Can't score with that jab. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Total domination with 10 seconds to go. Let's talk about Douglas in that last round. A borderline disastrous round, but he's still on his feet.
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
You let him back into the fight, and you're much better.
Good work. That's it. Now breathe. Breathe. Just get...
Switch on, get your boxing bag together, and put him back in his place.
Hey, don't give him any free shots.